Hey y'all, Tanny Cooks here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious roasted cilantro lime butter corn on the cob. It's summertime, so this is corn on the cob season, so we're going to keep it simple with corn on the cob, butter, cilantro from the garden, fresh lime. So we're going to add some onion powder to our corn, some garlic powder, and some of this Badia adobo, cilantro, and lime seasoning. Y'all don't want to skip this. It's delicious. So now I'm showing you how to shuck corn and get all of the silk off in one go. Start at the top, grab all of the silk and the husk in your hand at the top, and then pull down. In that one stroke, you're going to get all or almost all of the silk off. Look at this. Perfectly clean. So now we're just going to break the corn from the attachment at the bottom, and that's that. So now we're going to make our compound butter, which is compound with our butter and our herbs and other flavorings. So I'm only going to be cooking 3 corn on the cobs. So I'm just going to use half a stick of butter. I'm going to add my onion powder, my garlic powder, and my cilantro lime seasoning. Now you want to have your butter at room temperature, so leave it out on the counter for half an hour to an hour before you start this recipe. After I add my dry seasonings, now I'm going to zest some of the lime skin or zest off of the actual lime. And you'll notice as I'm doing this with my zester, I'm moving the lime around in my hand because you just want to zest the green part. You don't want to get the white part underneath it because that's a bit bitter tasting. It doesn't have the lime flavoring that we're seeking. So just zest the green part off and then put that into your butter mixture. And just keep moving the lime around in your hand. When you notice the green is off, then move it around. It's pretty simple. This is an organic lime, and that's why I'm using the lime peel. Now, we also want lime juice, so I'm cutting the same lime that we zested in half and squeezing that into our butter and seasoning mixture. Next up, I am using cilantro from my garden, so you want to be sure to wash this off first to get any ants or garden bugs off, which naturally happens to everything that grows in the dirt. And we're just going to cut this with our knife. We're going to cut it into small pieces. Take your time, go slowly, don't try to rush. You don't want to hurt yourself or cut yourself with the knife. Now, with this compound butter, I'm going to put this butter on my corn before I cook it. But whenever you cook fresh green herbs, they will darken a bit during the cooking process. So if that bothers you, you see how bright green our cilantro leaves are now? They're going to get a little bit darker as they cook in the oven, because I'm going to put this on my corn before I cook it. But if that bothers you, you could just put plain butter on your corn first, cook it, and then afterwards put this compound butter on with the fresh herbs in it. So do it how I do it in this video, or do it a different way, is your choice. It's going to be delicious both ways. It's just presentation wise. Some people want their cilantro to be bright green as it is in the garden, but that doesn't bother me. So I'm rubbing my compound butter on my corn on the cobs, and it looks like a lot. Half a stick of butter for 3 corn on the cobs. That's a little bit more than a tablespoon and a little more per cob. So it's not excessive, even though it looks like a lot of butter. You have to remember all vegetables, as they cook down, they're going to release some water, and so that's going to dilute and run off some of this butter that you see here. So it's not excessive, even though it may look that way. Squeeze a little bit more lime juice on top and then cover with foil. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did add oil to the bottom of this pan and then let it cook for 20 to 30 minutes at about 350 degrees or 400 degrees. Check it halfway through to see how it's doing, and then turn it and then take it out. Look at this delicious corn on the cob, y'all. Not overdone. Perfectly cooked with our cilantro lime butter. Now that we took it out the oven, we're going to add a little bit more lime juice. Yes, because we want that fresh flavor on it. Summer corn, y'all, with citrus is the best thing ever. I'm adding a little bit more cilantro lime butter, and the cilantro lime seasoning from Badia is delicious. It does have sodium in it, so I'm not adding additional salt. This seasoning is all you need. Please subscribe to my channel.